Okay, hello, welcome everybody to today's Bible reading, February 2nd, 2026. We're going to be in Exodus chapter 24 and chapter 25 for the Old Testament morning reading. And this evening New Testament reading is going to be all of chapter 23. So we're going to start off with a little music to open up, and then a prayer of Psalms 119, verse 18. Okay. Okay, let's get into today's reading. We're going to open up with Psalms 119, verse 18. Open my eyes so that I can see the wonderful truths in your law. Now we'll go to Exodus. Going to go into the introduction. Exodus, introduction. Exodus means going out. This book tells how God's people, Israel, left Egypt. The story of Israel began in Genesis, in Egypt. God put Moses in charge of his people. Moses was not strong on his own, but God helped him. God sent plagues to Egypt so the king would let God's people go. The last plague made the king let Israel go. Before they left, the people ate the Passover meal, a reminder that God had saved them. Then God led the people through the Red Sea, but they walked on dry ground. God was with the people on their journey. He led them night and day, and he gave them food to eat. At Mount Sinai, God made a covenant with Israel. This means that Israel was God's special people. God promised to love them and take care of them. He gave them laws so they would know how to live and how to worship him. Okay. Going to be 24. And 25. The blood of the covenant. Verse 24. The Lord said to Moses, you and Aaron, Nadab and Abihu, and 70 of the elders of Israel must come up to me. Do not come close when you worship. Verse 2, only Moses can come close to me. The others must not come near, and the people may not go up with him. Verse 3, Moses went and told the people of the Lord's words and laws. They answered with one voice. They said, we will do everything the Lord has told us to do. Verse 4, Then Moses wrote down everything the Lord had said. Moses got up early the next morning. He built an altar at the foot of the mountain. He set up 12 stone pillars. They stood for the 12 tribes of Israel. Verse 5. Then he sent young Israelite men to offer burnt offerings. They also sacrificed young bulls as friendship offerings to the Lord. Verse 6. Moses took half of the blood and put it in bowls. He sprinkled the other half on the altar. Verse 7. Then he took the scroll of the covenant and read it to the people. They answered, "We will do everything the Lord has told us to do. We will obey him." Verse 8. Then Moses took the blood and sprinkled it on the people. He said, "This is the blood that puts the covenant into effect. The Lord has made this covenant with you in keeping with all of these words." Verse 9. Moses and Aaron, Nadab and Abihu, and the 70 elders of Israel went up. Verse 10. They saw the God of Israel. Under his feet was something like a street made out of sapphire. It was as clear as the sky itself. Verse 11. But God didn't raise his hand against those leaders of the people of Israel. They saw God and they ate and drank. Verse 12. The Lord said to Moses, "Come up to me on the mountain. Stay here. I will give you the stone tablets. They contain the law and commands I have written to teach the people." Verse 13. Then Moses and Joshua, his helpers, started out. Moses went up on the mountain of God. Verse 14. He said to the elders, "Wait for us here until we come back to you. Aaron and Hur are with you. Anyone who has a problem can go to them." Verse 15. Moses went up to the mountain. Then the cloud covered it. Verse 16. The glory of the Lord settled on Mount Sinai. The cloud covered the mountain for 6 days. On the seventh day, the Lord called out to Moses from inside the cloud. Verse 17. The people of Israel saw the glory of the Lord. It looked like a fire burning on top of the mountain. Verse 18. Moses entered the cloud as he went up on the went on up the mountain. He stayed on the mountain for 40 days and 40 nights. Offerings for the holy tent. Chapter 25, verse 1. The Lord said to Moses, verse 2, "Tell the people of Israel to bring me an offering. You must receive the offering for me from all whose hearts move them to give." Verse 3. Here are the offerings you must receive from them: gold, silver, and bronze. Verse 4. Blue, purple, and bright red yarn, and fine linen, goat hair. Verse 5. Ram skins that are dried red, and hides of sea cows. Acacia wood. Verse 6. Olive oil for the lights, spices for the anointing oil, and for the sweet-smelling incense. Verse 7. Onyx stones and other jewels for the linen apron and chestcloth. Verse 8. Have them make a sacred tent for me. I will live among them. Verse 9. Make the holy tent and everything that belongs to it. Make them exactly like the pattern I will show you. The Ark of the Covenant. Verse 10. Have them make a chest out of acacia wood. Make it 3 feet 9 inches long and 2 feet 3 inches wide and high. Verse 11. Cover it inside and out with pure gold. Put a strip of gold around it. Verse 12. Make 4 gold rings for it. Join them to its 4 bottom corners. Put 2 rings on one side and 2 rings on the other. Verse 13. Make poles out of acacia wood. Cover them with gold. Verse 14. Put the poles through the rings on the sides of the chest to carry it. Verse 15. The poles must remain in the rings of the chest. Do not remove them. Verse 16. I will give you the tablets of the covenant. When I do, put them into the chest. Verse 17. Make its cover out of pure gold. The cover is the place where sin will be paid for. Make it 3 feet 9 inches long and 3 feet 9 inches wide. Verse 18. Make 2 cherubim out of hammered gold at the ends of the cover. Verse 19. Put 1 cherub on each end of it. Then make the cherubim as part of the cover itself. Verse 20. The cherubim must have their wings spread up over the cover. The cherubim must face each other and look towards the cover. Verse 21. Place the cover on top of the chest. I will give you the tablets of the covenant. Put them into the chest. Verse 22. The chest of the ark where the tablets of the covenant are kept. I will meet with you above the cover between the 2 cherubims that are over the ark. There I will give you all of my commands for the people of Israel. The table for the holy bread. Verse 23. Make a table out of acacia wood. Make it 3 feet long. 1 foot 6 inches wide, and 2 feet 3 inches high. Verse 24. Cover it with pure gold. Put a strap of gold around it. Verse 25. Also make a rim around it that is 3 inches wide. Put a strip of gold around the rim. Verse 26. Make 4 gold rings for the table. Join them to the 4 corners where the 4 legs are. Verse 27. The rings must be close to the rim. They must hold the poles that will be used to carry the table. Verse 28. Make the poles out of acacia wood. Cover them with gold. Use them to carry the table. Verse 29. Make its plates and dishes out of pure gold. Also make its pitchers and bowls out of pure gold. Use the pitchers and bowls to pour out drink offerings. Verse 30. Put the holy bread on the table. It must be near my holy throne on the ark of the covenant at all times. The gold lampstand. Verse 31. Make a lampstand out of pure gold. Hammer out its base and stem. Its buds, blooms, and cups must branch out from it. Verse 32. 6 branches must come out from the sides of the lampstand. Make 3 on one side and 3 on the other. Verse 33. On one branch make 3 cups that are shaped like almond flowers with buds and blooms. Then put 3 on the next branches. Do the same with all 6 branches that come out from the lampstand. Verse 34. On the lampstand there must be 4 cups that are shaped like almond flowers with buds and blooms. Verse 35. 1 bud must be under the first pair of branches that come out from the lampstand. Put a second bud under the second pair, and put the third under the third pair. Make a total of 6 branches. Verse 36. The buds and branches must come out of the lampstand. The whole lampstand must be one piece that is hammered out of pure gold. Verse 37. Then make its 7 lamps, set them up on it so that they light the space in front of it. Verse 38. The trays and wick cutters must be made out of pure gold. Verse 39. Use 75 pounds of pure gold to make the lampstand and everything that is used with it. Verse 40. Be sure to make everything just like the pattern I showed you on the mountain. Okay. That's the end of this morning's reading, so we'll pick up this evening with the New Testament. Okay. Well, See you later. I'm out.